Everybody, we are back as a cast member on Saturday Night Live. My next guest is best known for his dead-on impressions of Jesse Jackson, Ted Koppel, and, of course, President Clinton. Let's take a look.
President Clinton held a press conference in the White House Rose Garden. Let's take a look at this historically moving address.
I am bulletproof. Next time, you best bring kryptonite.
Please welcome Darrell Hammond. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. You know, I was talking to Cranior before the show.
Yeah, how's he doing?
We were actually in his dressing room sneaking some of his cookies. And he said, were you at the fight, or was Ted Koppel, he said?
What's that?
Ted Koppel was at the fight?
Ted Koppel was at the big heavyweight fight the other night?
Yeah, which you don't think of him normally. I'm trying to think of what he sounds like cheering. Retard him, make him relinquish the crown. Oh, bitch slap. That's
what he actually said, I'm
It's a cheap laugh, but I saw it.
You had to go for it. You did the right thing.
You take all you can get.
How is the job going? How is Starting Out Live? You had, who'd you have on last week? Was it Ray Romano?
Ray Romano.
Nice guy. I've met him. He's been here a few times.
One of the best stand-ups I've seen, too. And he was teaching me. I like it when people teach me, like, hey, let me show you how I talk. You know, like he was teaching me how to do an impression.
So that you could do an impression of him?
Yeah. Which I'd never have, but he was like going, you gotta be tired. You gotta act like you're tired all the time. No. And I'm like, am I tired? I'm tired. And he's like, you're mocking me now. Now you're mocking. You're mocking me. No.
Did, you just had, what, you had some time off before that show, right?
I went to L.A. to see, to do the Tonight Show. And, you know, they had, I was staying at the Beverly Hilton, and they had all these celebrities there. No one, of course, recognized me compared to these, it was like legends. I go out to do my stand-up in the city, I come back, it's like 12:30. No one in the whole place, and I turn the corner, and I hear this little girl say, where you going, Uncle Phil? And it was Phil Donahue. And Phil was standing there, he's going, Uncle Phil's going by. I'm going by. I'm going to go outside, get in my car, and I am going by. Uncle Phil loves you. He loves you more than life itself, but wait a minute, I am old and tired, and I am going by.
Poor kid.
It's weird. I just sort of travel around the country looking at people.
Right. Well, did you hang out with Jay Leno when you did a show?
Yeah.
Because he comes, I've done that show a few times. He comes by in the dressing room and says
It's
hello.
unbelievable. You know, I didn't think he'd be, you know, so friendly because, I don't know, he's just very relaxed and loose. And I had a baby there. I have a 1-year-old baby, and Leno with a baby is hilarious. It's just so funny. He's just like, oh, look at this cute little baby. Oh, better not mess with me. Oh, look at me, I'm a giant. Oh, I'm a giant. I'm a giant.
What is the baby thinking?
The baby's just like, oh my God. What? Mama breast. Which is what they think about all the time.
What many of us do. Now, I saw a cheap laugh. I had to go for it.
You have to go for it.
Someone told me that once, not 5 minutes ago. You must be happy because the presidential race is coming up, year 2000 presidential race. And what do you think of this whole thing? I mean, do you trust what the polls say? The polls are now trying to predict that it's going to be Bush. You know what I mean? They're trying to say, or it's going to be Liddy Dole. Do you trust that information?
I trust the information. First of all, I don't think Bush, I don't know that it's in their blood necessarily to be diplomatic. they're good leaders, I think. But I mean, like, if you just think of George Bush when he was vice president and Reagan was president, and Bush would sit behind him and look at him like your dog looks at your answering machine when your voice comes out. No. That's not the president, is it? But I think that men have sort of really, were not impressive in this last year. You know, it seemed to me that it's really is a good time to take a look at a woman, and Liddy Dole is just she's got that dull common sense kind of, she's just like, you know, the average American pays 40% of his check to the government. That means you work for the government 5 months. 5 months for free. I don't want that. I don't want that. You know, it's funny how the Doles say interesting things rather than say them in an interesting way. Like Bob Dole will say, get a coat, you know, and Clinton will say, tonight is one of the coldest nights of the year. You must be prepared, and we can all do it together. You know, and Dole's like, get a coat, I said. Get a coat.
Which do we prefer? That's the question. What do you think of Ross Perot? Now, is he going to be in this again? He's going to be, right? He's going to run again.
He is going to run again, and he's a kook, I think. The thing about Ross Perot is he never says yes or no to a question. It's always a story with a moral to it or something, and a pie chart. It's, you know, it's like you say, Mr. Perot, are you for the value-added tax? You'd say, the cobbler's children always go barefoot. Huh? Cobbler's children go barefoot, people go barefoot, go to jail. I love the fact that costs more money to send the cobbler's child to state penitentiary does send the same child to Harvard University. Y'all do what you want. And he's a strange guy. I mean, all that sounds really good, but he's so strange. It seems like I keep waiting for him to pull a zipper over the back of his head, like pull the skin back, you know, be like Jackie Chan. I'll fool you.
That would make me happy. That would make me very happy. Of course, Saturday Night Live this Saturday. Sounds like a good line. Drew Barrymore in Garbage. And, of course, you're the voice in The King and I, which opens this Friday.
Yeah.
Best of luck with that. Darrell, thanks so much for coming by. Really, always fun. Darrell Hammond, everybody. Take a break when we come back. Very funny guy, Robert Schimmel. Stick around.